Now to what was a sensational trial that spanned the globe. A wealthy Chicago socialite murdered and stuffed into a suitcase. Her daughter and her boyfriend convicted in the brutal crime in tropical Bali, Indonesia. Last night, that boyfriend, Tommy Schaefer, returned here to Chicago. His first court appearance was this morning. NBC5's Charlie Wojciechowski was in court for us, and he's here now with what happened. Charlie?
Well, Allison, this is a case almost a dozen years in the making. Both Tommy Schaefer and his girlfriend, Heather Mack, have served time for their crime abroad. Mack returned to the U.S. in 2024. Now it's Schaefer's turn to face the charges here. This is video provided by Tommy Schaefer's mother of him being hustled out of a facility in Indonesia on his way to the airport, where he's being deported back to the United States.
So do you guys have jurisdiction to detain him?
Schaefer asked the question of FBI agents accompanying him back to Chicago, where he still faces charges in connection with the sensational murder of his then-girlfriend's mother. This morning, dressed in an orange jumpsuit and leg shackles, Tommy Schaefer waved to his family as he made his first court appearance. In the United States, he has been charged with conspiracy and obstruction for his role in the murder of 62-year-old Sheila von Wiesmack, a wealthy socialite whose badly battered body was found inside this bloody suitcase as Schaefer and Heather Mack were leaving the St. Regis Bali Resort in 2014. The so-called suitcase murder attracted international attention. Mack and Schaefer were arrested shortly after the body was discovered and were convicted of the killing, reportedly committed to access her mother's trust fund. Mack served 7 years of a 10-year sentence, during which she gave birth to a child and raised it part of the time in prison. She was deported from Indonesia in 2021. Schaefer has spent the last 11 years in custody. Today, he told U.S. District Judge Matthew Kennelly he would act as his own attorney. In a matter like this, where my life is on the line, he said, I would like to speak for myself. The judge told Schaefer the choice was his, but a really bad idea. Schaefer could face up to life in prison if convicted. Mack was sentenced to 26 years in prison when she pled guilty to the charges a little more than 2 years ago. Prison records show she is serving that sentence at the Hazleton Federal Correctional Institution in West Virginia. Today, the FBI issued a statement saying it is the long arm of the law and that the Bureau remains committed to bringing violent criminals to justice no matter where in the world those crimes were committed. The judge today set Schaefer's next court date for May. He also set the trial date for January 11th of 2027. For now, Schaefer will remain in federal custody. Back to you.